I was in a position where I couldn't afford to send my girls to college. So if they stayed here and attended school, they would have room and board. So, when the opportunity is join this opportunity, I realized that it didn't have to be this or that. It could be this and that.
Hello, 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 and thank you so much for joining us for another episode. My name is Carmen Ray, and I'm the founder of Be Well Travel and Lifestyle Magazine. So today is going to be a feature of another one of our amazing spotlight entrepreneurs, Wendy Campbell. And just so in case you may be new to our community, whether you catch this live or on a replay, let me let you know a little bit about our magazine. Be Well Travel and Lifestyle Magazine is dedicated to the entrepreneurial journey of women entrepreneurs. We have three pillars, and those pillars include helping women entrepreneurs to be well connected, to be well informed, and to be well inspired on their journey. I have been a 30 plus year entrepreneur, and I know how important it is to build community as you are going along on your journey. So this young lady that we're going to be talking with today is she just exemplifies what it means to be consistent and resilient. I can't wait for you all to meet her. So let's connect and meet Wendy Campbell. Hey, Wendy. I'm so glad to have you. You have been a part of the Be Well community for a minute now. We are so grateful for year two of having you as one of our publishing partners, helping us to get the word out about the magazine as we highlight women entrepreneurs such as yourself. So tell our listeners what they can expect from you, like in the magazine, and tell us a little bit about who is Wendy Campbell.
Thank you so much. Well, Wendy is a native of Arizona. I was born and raised here. I left when I was 18 and I went to college in Arkansas. And then I moved to Atlanta for about 17 years. I had children there and it was amazing. I felt the need to come back home with family. So we moved back in 2008, and it's been a wonderful experience for all of us to get, especially for the girls to get to know their family and, and being back home. I didn't think I would come back home, but I'm glad that I did. I've just had so many opportunities out here to expand and grow, become an entrepreneur, things I didn't dream of doing. But I'm really glad that I did. My background is in restaurant management and also accounting. So, taking this travel journey into entrepreneurship in a totally different arena has been exciting and fulfilling as well.
Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. You have been one of our contributors in the magazine, and your articles have just been so refreshing. You are an excellent writer. So, what can our readers look forward to hearing from you as we, go through our next couple quarters of this year?
Oh, definitely. I'm able to incorporate my entrepreneurial journey with my personal journey. Um, uh, and it's, I've always been a writer, just never thought that I would actually be published, put it that way. When I was a kid, my sister and I used to write plays all the time, and we would perform them in front of my mom, and then I journal a lot. So just being able um, to share my journey, my life's journey, and how travel has been incorporated in that has been a wonderful experience to write for in the magazine. And I hope that I can continue to inspire those single mothers, which is as my mom was a single mom, she raised two girls. I was a single mom and raised two girls. I really think that God just wants me to write about those experiences and how That's not something that really inhibits us, but just really projects us to fulfill our dreams and make sure that we don't forget the dreams that we have on our heart, because the dreams of our kids become more prominent than our own. And, it's important to make sure that our dreams stay on the table as well and fulfill those dreams.
That's so true, Wendy. That is so true. So tell us a little bit about your business and how I want to make sure that our listeners know how they can connect with you, how they can possibly partner with you, and really be able to fulfill some of those dreams and travel and opportunity to earn extra income. So tell us a little bit about your business and then how people can connect with you.
Absolutely. So I am the CEO of Wendy's Divine Travel. And it's been an amazing, amazing journey for me. I started before I actually got into the travel business. I didn't travel much. Our families traveled, uh, road trips. We went to Texas, we went to California because we were here in Arizona. So those were easy road trips to take at a spur of the moment or even a planned moment. So travel really wasn't something that we were really familiar with. So when the opportunity came for us to take a trip, we actually took a cruise. My oldest daughter graduated high school, so we planned to take a cruise, and we saved all year because I was a single mom working two jobs. So we saved all year to take this trip, and that's what really fueled my desire to travel more. We had such an amazing time on that trip, and I knew that it was something that I was supposed to do. I thought I would go into restaurant management because that's where my experience was. I knew how to manage the books and things like that. But when we took that trip, that just really sparked my love for travel, and I fell in love with this sense. So cruising is one of my specialties. I love planning group trips. I have several of them that I'm planning for now that I'll tell you about. And I also celebration travel and faith-based travel. So I planned a couple of trips for my church. We've done a women's cruise. We've done a couples cruise. We've been to the Holy Land, and it has just been an amazing journey with Wendy's Divine Travel. So that's what I specialize in. And I'm also a Planet Marketing representative. And we market travel businesses. So I help people that want to start their own travel business. I can help you start your own travel business. So if you're traveling and you just love to travel, you fell in love with travel, you're thinking about travel, I can definitely help you with that, whether if it's booking and travel for you or helping you start your own entrepreneurial journey, because I really think that two jobs are for two people, and we have an opportunity with this project to help. Well, and I just kind of target single moms because that's been my experience, to put that second job aside and consider starting a business that's going to outlast you, because once I pass away, I will be able to will this business to my daughters. And that's what's important for me, because the job is only going to give me life insurance for, a little while. And then when that runs out, then that's it for them. But I want something for them that's sustaining, that will outlive me, will outlive their kids and their kids and their kids. So, this business is really going to provide for generations to come that I won't even know, but I'm really excited about it. So definitely, if it's something that you're interested in, you've been thinking about, or even if you haven't thought about it, let's have a conversation about that. We can definitely share some information with you to start you on your journey. I can be contacted. I'm on social media, all the outlets, LinkedIn at Wendy Campbell, Wendy's Divine Travel on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. So, and my email address is Wendy's Divine Travel at gmail.com. So, shoot me a DM, contact me, send me an email. I'd love to talk to you and tell you more about my journey and the experience, and what a great business opportunity this would be for you as well.
I love it. Yes, 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 yes. So, you guys, you want to make sure that you are connecting with Wendy on any of the social media platforms. She knows this business. And how many years have you been in the business, Wendy?
It would be let's see, because I don't know why I have to add it up every time. So, but seven. Yeah, we're going on 7 years. Yep.
Yes, I love it. I love it. So she is tried and true and has been an expert travel advisor for so many people. So she is definitely the person that has the knowledge that you want to be able to partner with. And so let's talk a little bit about, because one thing about entrepreneurship, it could either make or break you. And if you can make it through those first couple years, it's chances are you can keep going. So what are some of the things that you've been able to experience that inspire you and they keep you motivated to keep going in your business? Let's talk a little bit about that.
It's definitely the people that I'm surrounded with in this business. I think when you start an entrepreneurial journey, a lot of times, in some, let's say you want to start a boutique or, a hair salon or something like that, you're kind of like a solo entrepreneur and there's not a whole lot of support. Because you're doing it on your own. The way Planet Marketing works is there's just everyone is on the same journey, different paths maybe, but you have that support. And definitely the people that I've met in this business, you being one of them, Dr. Shantina being another one. When we first took that Disney cruise together, I'll never forget, because when I was at a point where I had my travel business up and running, but I still, the way the travel business works is that when you book a trip, you don't get paid until after the trip happens. So I was looking for another way to make some money, and I was considering getting a part-time job, but the spirit just led me and told me that there's another part of this business that you haven't explored. You need to get back into that. So when I did that and I met you and Dr. Shantina and we went on the Disney cruise, I really felt, because you guys had the experience of entrepreneurship and I didn't. So I kind of felt like, I was a little bit beneath you guys, really, should they be on this, should I be on this cruise with them? But you all never made me feel like I was less than anything or I was new in the business. You treated me like I'd known you all for years. I mean, and you guys were taking a cruise with me. So, I was like, I felt kind of like a big shot. I have these big time women entrepreneurs, for, 30 plus years, going on a cruise with me, feeding into me, pouring into me, giving me knowledge. And, that's one of the biggest uh, things and one of the biggest reasons that I love this opportunity, because it's helped me to grow. Doing this interview, something that I probably wouldn't have done had it not been for this business. Writing those articles for the magazine, not something I would be doing if it wasn't for this business. So it's definitely the connections and the relationships with the people that I'm in business with that really just help me along and can continue to encourage me to go farther, because that's what it's all about. We're bringing each other up together, and I'm not alone in anything that I do in this business.
My goodness. Yes, Wendy, you have been such just masterful at being a servant leader in our community. You help everybody. And as a result of just who you are, your heart, your presence, you bring such a level of calm and professionalism to our entire community. And as a result, on the marketing side, you are within the top 2% of the company. And at the same time, you are reaching major milestones in the travel. So let's share with our listeners some milestones. And talking about experiences, that Disney cruise was my first cruise. And as a result of that, you put things together in such an amazing way. I love that Disney cruise. And it just had me realize how much people are really missing out. Like, because we don't know, I don't know if a cruise would have been like a high priority, but because Disney was my first cruise, now I'm not only a cruiser, I'm a bougie cruiser because Disney doing like no other. So you can't just put it on
Yes.
any cruise now because that's set the standard, and just the way you had everything set up behind the scenes. Like, you are truly a professional travel advisor at the highest level. So let's share with our listeners a few more milestones during this journey that you've been on, that you've been able to just hit, all while working a full-time job. So many people think that they got to pick one or the other, but you exemplify what it looks like to pick this and that.
Yeah, absolutely. And, that just really stems from, my upbringing and, what I mentioned about, the life insurance policy and the legacy that you can leave. I was in a position where I couldn't afford to send my girls to college, so if they stayed here and attended school, they would have room and board. So, when the opportunity is join this opportunity, I realized that it didn't have to be this or that. It could be this and that. So with IntelliTravel, I am a certified ambassador, which means I am certified to train new advisors that come into the business on all aspects of the business. I've learned a lot about IntelliTravel. I've come up through different certifications like Vacation Builder and Dream Maker, and Certified Ambassador. I'm a certified group specialist also. So those are some things that I had a desire to learn because I was in a position with a different host agency where I had no guidance on how to start my business, how to work my business, how to book a trip. And I didn't want anyone else to have to go through that, to have to feel that way about their business. So it was important for me to get those certifications to be able to help any new travel advisor that came into the business, to be able to help them navigate through their business, because again, we're doing this business together, and they're not alone. And I love helping people. I love training. So it was important for me to get my ambassador certification so that I can do that, for the 116,000 agents that we have with this host agency. On the Planet Marketing side, I am a goal builder and halfway to director in training. And what that means is once I've been able to assist 100 families with creating their travel agency and getting their businesses up and running, that's when the legacy portion kicks in, and I'll be able to will the business to my daughter. So I'm working on helping people to see and realize the benefit of a travel business. And it's been a wonderful journey working both sides of this business, because I've learned so much with the personal development. And, being in that top 2% is nothing to sneeze at. So I'm very proud and honored to be with both of these companies and to be able to be in a position to help people.
Wow, Wendy, thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, the top 2%. I love it. I love it. So let us know as we prepare to close out this conversation. Anything coming up? Do you have any trips that people need to know about? And anything that you want to share? Because we are definitely going to be encouraging our readers to check out your articles in the magazine.
Absolutely. Every year I plan a Thanksgiving cruise, and I started the Thanksgiving cruise because as my kids got older and I became an empty nester, I found that, one daughter was in Atlanta, one daughter loved Friendsgiving. So, I started a Thanksgiving cruise, since we have that on Virgin Voyages this year from November 27th through December 1st. And that's an annual trip. So I'll have a different cruise next year, but it will be on Virgin Voyages, but it will be during Thanksgiving. And then I also have a Mediterranean cruise. It's been on my bucket list to go to Italy for I don't know how long. I promised my girls I would take them to Italy. So we planned this. It's called O Ship, a Mediterranean cruise. And we leave out of Barcelona and we go to France and Italy and a couple of places in Spain. And it's going to be an amazing, amazing journey. We have several people that are excited and booked into this group. So we're just going to have an amazing time. And that is October 19th through the 28th, 2025. So there's still time to get on that cruise, and you'll have plenty of time to have that trip paid off. And we've got some amazing things planned for that trip. So I'd love for you guys to join us.
Yes, yes. So you guys, you heard it right. And thank you so much, Wendy, for joining us today. And we are so grateful to have you as part of the Be Well Travel and Lifestyle community.